social media. This is very interesting because social media is supposed to change everything for better. We're supposed to be connected. Oh, somebody popped in and it's gone. I think. I don't know. This is my first stream, so it's gonna be interesting. But anyways, I want to talk about social media. And in my opinion, and even though this is a form of social media, right? Cheers, by the way. YouTube stream is a social media, very intimate, in fact, because it's a stream of somebody's personal life. But I guess I'm gonna share my age because I'm 45 years old, and time before internet and YouTube and Facebook and everything, depending on people just hanging out, going to each other's homes, knocking on the door, right? And that's how you develop friendships, real friendships. And I think social media kind of killed it. Hi, welcome. This is my first stream, by the way. So you guys are very, very special to me. Cheers. People popping in, and I want to talk about social media. I'm repeating myself, but I think I miss those times. I miss it. I really miss it when people actually went out together and talked and actually cared. Like you could feel it, this genuine care, not just this kind of bullshit that nowadays we have by connecting through apps and being impatient. Thank you so much. I get a subscriber. That's lovely. Amazing. So I guess I have a stage anxiety right now. Okay. Oh, somebody said me too. That's awesome. Yeah. Meeting people before was just magic, right? You basically you needed to put some effort. By the way, I'm assuming everybody hears me. I have my mic here. I'm looking at you guys can hear me, right? Obviously. Say yes or something so I can learn what to do. There you go. First yes from Anna 1658. Cheers. Yeah, so being on topic again, I really miss connecting with people. And that's why I'm doing this right now, right? Even though I cannot have you all here, but it would be phenomenal if I could. Because it could be nice to actually bump into people and talk to them about life. But before saying much, just giving a thought to it, right? It's kind of weird how things are nowadays. There's just interaction. We are very distracted, and I am guilty of this. I am on the phone often, and I don't realize what's happening. Another subscriber. Wow, you guys are awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be growing this channel because I miss this connection with people. It is important to preserve those, I guess, roots, right? And it's kind of I kind of feel bad a little bit for a younger generation, and I don't want to be a boomer, but I just feel that I was lucky to be born between those two generations, or those timelines when there was barely internet was starting. We actually had to go somewhere and meet people, put some effort. And now with internet, you don't have to go nowhere, right? You just text and call and everything. And we are busy. We're walking around with our heads down, right? That's crazy. How was it? Messi Studios. I'm trying to get it context. It's hard for me. I'm learning. This is my first time. Okay. This is my first time. I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin when it comes to streaming. The gay cruise. Okay, that's a comment. That's a comment. All right. Like I have no idea. Do you think I'm gay? Yeah, you can tell me I'm gay. I'm not, but you can tell me. The thing is that I have a thicker skin than just someone that gonna take it personally. Gay? Okay, all right. I'm not gay, but keep giving me. Oh, so are you? Okay. Well, that's fascinating. Maybe I'm going to. I'm not feeling sorry, and also I'm not going to defend myself. I'm very happy to meet people, and who's going to resonate with me, it's fine. You can keep poking or whatever. I'm trying to just make interesting conversation, and it's hard to converse with the telephone. Telephone. Yeah, I had a couple of those lovely whiskeys, and that's why I'm a little bit primed. Sorry you. Oh, sorry you accent. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Oh, okay. I see how this is going to look like. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of people that is going to be just talking nonsense. Nobody's going to try to actually engage with it, with thinking. It's just like just out there comments that I feel sorry for myself. I don't. I'm a happy person. I am very happy. I have good friends. I have very few chosen friends, and I don't take it to my heart right now. I just want people to really hang out together. That's all. A lot of those streams that I was watching, they were hard to follow. I didn't know what's going on. What's my favorite color? Do I have one? I like black. I really do. I like black, but I don't have obsession with colors. Hi, hi, hi. Anyways, I think people should connect with each other more often in person, and the technology is kind of stealing this from us. And that's an expression as well. That's actually a good point because, for example, I'm trying to think what I'm going to say, and then I'm looking at a chat, trying to read and coordinate this. And now I'm the only person, and there's a lot of people there, right? I'm trying to put this together, and I don't feel sorry for me right now. I'm just trying to be vulnerable and open, and somebody can call this gay, right? Okay. I'm trying to read this. But you see, technology changed how we interact with each other right now. You can say whatever you want. You can be a keyboard warrior, right? And just insult somebody. You see, when I was where I'm from, and when I was a teenager, if I would say anything remotely offensive as what those comments, some of those comments are flying. I mean, some of them are nice, but some of them were like, accusatory. If I would say something to my elders, or people that I supposed to respect, I'll get fucking slapped immediately, right? That's it. That's really what it is. And now people can just say it without responsibility, and they feel strong and they feel pumped. When I went to the military, and by the way, I'm from Poland. Okay, I'm dropping and I live in US, right? I'm dropping a little personal nugget. When I was in the military, when I came in, and that was 25 years ago, I thought I'm tough, right? And I got whooping. I got such a bad whooping. Okay, those are a bunch of dumb kids trolls. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the reply that I appreciate and respect, because it raises the level of expectancy of the intelligence that is facing me. And I'm not trying to say I'm a smart guy. I just want people to have a good time talking. Okay? No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, they have no idea about the respect until they go to jail get reality check. Exactly right, man. MK41, you are on point. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I'm smiling. I'm just happy. I have a good time. I have a couple of drinks and I have some people in chat. That's it, right? That's what it's supposed to be all about, right? I'm just going raw, and everybody can stick me with the needle, yeah, cyber needle or digital needle in the form of comment. But the thing is that I don't I don't give a flying fuck, about this. I appreciate good comments like MK just dropped or Mechi drummer. Oh yeah, I got my ass kicked quite a bit when I was a teenager, and I defended myself later when I grew up. And to be upset about some words is just like makes me laugh every single time when I see people, I don't know, just trying to attack another person on the other side without any substance. I mean, every fool can do that, right? Everyone can do that. I don't know. Maybe I see it differently than most. I hope a lot of people actually do agree. Most everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I really want people to start actually be honest and people to connect each other. Like I could walk as a kid. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. MK. Yeah, you're right. I'm learning. I'm learning from you right now. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to be interactive. That's why I'm actually responding when I see the comments like negative when somebody calls me gay, right? It's just funny because I know that I'm sitting here right now. I have a drink. Uh, I have a drink. I'm having a good time. I'm trying to pick out some people from here to see what's going on. But I also want to inform people that when they poking at me or whatever, I don't give a shit because if they saw me face to face, I would just personally respect them very well. But anytime somebody would reach out and touch me, hurt me physically, yeah, that would be completely different conversation, yeah. And uh You're right. You're absolutely right, MK. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Thank you. I see how they dropped because they couldn't handle that there is some sort of expected capacity, IQ, even minimum minimum capacity, intellectual capacity. Hey, hello, Larry Berry. All right, cool. Yeah, trolls are just I don't know. It's like I got nothing, Just like if you have if you let me say that. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It's about quality, not quantity. And do you like space, Larry Berry? Oh, I freaking love it. I don't know, and at this point, I don't know if that's a serious question or this is like a question to provoke me to something. But I'm gonna take it as a serious. Can we talk about how to find the square root of black hole? I'm trying to figure this out. Black hole. I said black hole. Okay. I will. You know what? I'll sit on it and give you answer like maybe in a few days. Make another stream and give you my crunched prediction of how can we calculate this. Oh, I'm terrible at math as well. That's I didn't say I'm gonna solve it, right? I just gonna give you my feedback, right? And then it's gonna be probably messed up anyway. Yeah, you're right, MK. Are you there still? Yeah, there's two people right now because I'm learning this. This is completely new to me. Like streaming is it's a new thing, but I'm going to stream a lot because I try to make videos, but they it's a static, boring activity, like just uploading. Larry Barry, do you know one astronomical unit is 150,000 kilometers? Well, that could be true. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Um, Cyclic discipline. Man, I don't have any hair left. This is just look at this. This is like a you can land in 747 on this thing here, and this is already thin. I'm 45. I'm 45 years old, so I don't have any hair left. This is the leftovers. A few more years, and we're going to shave. Yeah. Phew. Oh yeah, MK. Yeah, for real. Nothing comes overnight. No, I know that, and I agree with this. This is fundamental truth. And I'm not here to really, necessarily succeed. Like you guys are here. There's 5 people here right now. Just bump to 5, and that's fine with me. Like how many people you can technically talk to if you really want to talk to them, right? If I had 300 people here, it's like at this point it turns into cheers. No, that's a whiskey with Sprite. I know some people tell me that I'm crazy, but and that's me. I drink what I like to drink, not what people tell me to drink. Like, but beer, yeah, I love beer. I'm from Poland, so it's kind of inherited as well. Thumbs up. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, it's good like that. It's really good when trolls are gone. Now I'm having some quality conversation there, and like I said, I don't need 300 people there or 1,000 people. Like I think MK said, that is also not about quantity, it's about quality, and I agree with this wholeheartedly. Right? Like I prefer one person that has intention of conversation, intellectual and respectful, than some like 5,000 clowns, looking at me and trying to poke me and something. Um, I need to try whiskey with. Yeah, actually, I'm sorry. This actually rum. This is Captain Morgan with Sprite Zero and a lot of ice. And it's very refreshing. It actually tastes great. Like this shit you take it on the beach, hot day beach, and you take this really cool. You're gonna have a good time. It's gonna mess you up. Of course, now it's winter, so it's not the time. Yeah, I'm trying to look at what's happening here in this stream, and I really didn't even know how to do this stream by myself. I was like, ChatGPT, tell me how to stream. That's and ironically, I'm talking about technology. I'm shitting on technology, but there's certain aspects, and we need to use this in a smart way. In the even Chat GPT, we just shouldn't just outsource our life to it, right? We have to, and that's a problem because we are outsourcing life to it, and then we forget what our life is all about. Trying to understand what's happening here. What am I even reading? W speed. What does that mean? A Polish president is a G. Yeah, for real, right? Yeah, my government is they don't give a shit. Like they just don't. They're like, fuck no, we won't do this. We won't do this. Stubborn. We are stubborn, you know. However, I don't really focus on stereotyping anything because living here in America right now for the last 15 years and coming to America for the last 22 years. But in and out, I can tell that to me, the fact that there's still some like misunderstanding between, this racial divisions, and I'm not gonna ruffle anybody right now, so everybody just relax your buttholes, okay? It's just observation, right? That because I have a completely different mindset. It doesn't matter where I'm at. For me, this is like if I'm in this country, and I traveled a lot before. I worked for cruise lines, and I traveled by myself, many countries, and everybody was just new adventure to me. Every person I just happened to bump into, I always had a clean slate. I don't give a shit what color you are, what language you speak, what your name is, or social security. All of these things are just labels, okay? I don't know you, and you have a chance to, paint a picture with your own brush. So if you're cool to me, you respect me, we get along, I don't give a fuck, I don't judge by nations. To me, this is retarded. This is like buying into this kind of like a group thinking. You lose your own individuality. Like if you can have an awesome friend and he's from fucking, I don't know, Korea, so have a friend. I mean, what's the fucking deal? If he's black, white, or fucking have stripes. I don't give a flying fuck. Never did. Yeah, he's just unapologetically polished. Love it. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, and I'm like that. Look, you see, I'm unapologetic. If you write a comment that stimulates my brain, there's like two containers. One is for garbage, and one is for like something what you wrote. Then I just look at it, and trolls go to the garbage. I don't even give them. When I give them energy and time of my day, is because I'm enjoying it, right? I'm just enjoying admiring stupidity, because they are so stupid. They just shoot their bullets real quick, and if you bite, then they start fishing. But if you just fucking let them go and laugh, okay, whatever, man. Tell me this in my face next time you see me walking. I'm not the Rambo or some shit like that, but I welcome anybody that would like to directly clip me on the street. And if they clip me, that's another thing. Like where I'm from, oh my god, those are old stories. From Poland, it was tough to growing up. It was tough growing up because I got my ass whooped many times until I decided, oh, fuck that. I'm getting my ass whooped anyway, right? So I just like, fuck it. I just gonna go and fight. And I don't remember saying those things for many years. It's just so funny. And that's my first freaking drunken, a little bit happy live stream. So cheers to you, people. Yeah, it was time. It was tough because there's no like weapons or whatever. You have to, unless you grab something and when you're defending yourself, but no weapons like guns and shit. So you have to use this. You have to use your body, fist and legs and something, and fight back. Cheers. Cheers to cyclic discipline. That's freaking awesome. I love that. Oh, somebody put some thought into a fucking name. Good. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Now what I'm gonna talk about, I need to prepare more script. Hang on, let me inject another floppy disk. Floppy disk. What was that? 1.44 megabytes? Like what the fuck can you download on floppy today? What a pivot to floppy disk. How did I get to the floppy disk from here? This is what Captain Morgan gonna do to you. If you have a few of those with Sprite and ice. Sprite Zero, guys, don't drink fucking full blown sugar fucking land, everybody's just like fucking consuming this shit in America. It's fucking retarded, you know. I'm looking at it, it's like, no, that's just not happening. Fuck, that really hurts, you know. I am not trying to fucking shame nobody, but at some point we need to fucking like look at it and it's like, hey, something is off. It's time to lose fucking 100 pounds. That what happened to me before, you know. Yeah, ice is all over the news. Yeah, and here's the thing. That's a good information to say, to share. But here's the thing. Something I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share something about me, obviously, all the time. That's what is. Sorry about my dog. He's freaking the fuck out because he hears me. Oh man, he's gonna kill my fucking life. What do I do? Hachi, hey, can you chill, please? I'm trying to have a conversation here. I have some people online. I'm talking to my fucking dog. I have two dogs. You know, I had three in very not long ago. I lost my one of my. Oh, I'm a little drunk and talking about my dog. Had an English bull terrier and I lost him due to cancer and it fucking broke me. But I'm not gonna be talking about it. It's too fucking heavy. Yeah, as far as ice, I separate from. Here's the deal. A long time ago, and I know it's gonna sound maybe to some people, and I don't blame them for it, but it is what it is. A long time ago, I decided not to fucking watch social events either because it's just like people are just so far gone. I would rather be advocating on very low level on the ground, you know, with people about like now I can talk to you, you know, but I don't really engage with actual details, watching any, you know, TV, trying to fill my head. Like, for example, I'm from Poland. Next door, there's a fucking conflict with Ukraine. You know, I can fill my head with this. You have to be very selective for what you think about and spend and give energy to. Let me sit here with my Buddha. Sorry about your dog, bro. I get it. Yeah, thank you. Oh man, it was like my baby bear, you know, English bull terrier, and yeah, he had fucking. It was a fight, man. We for 6 months I was giving him as much love and care I could. I had insurance on him, and he was doing chemo. Dude, he had insurance. I didn't. You know, with first surgery, they hit me with 15 grand, and fucking insurance paid 85%. But I had to come up myself, and I had it, so I put it down, and they gave me 85%, I believe, of this back after they processed the claim. And then there was a few more surgeries later because the tumor keep on fucking growing everywhere and fuck him up, and he died. It was like my baby bear, you know, English bull terrier, you know, this egg-shaped head, and he was like a bear to me. Like he was fucking. He never even growled at me once, you know. Yeah. But anyways, it happened what happened, and here we are. Well, you were talking about fucking ice and shit. You know what? It's really, there's so many controversial, very, very strong themes across media, you know, nowadays. And I'm not fucking some conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying that I'm like George Carlin, you know. I don't know if you know who George Carlin was, but I'm just observing this circus and trying to make sense out of it, you know, without participation, because there's not much I can do. And somebody can tell me, "Oh, you just gave up." No, fuck it. I have a different role. I'm just watching this shit, and I'm not fighting with the system, you know. Let me read this. A benefit of social media is that there are well-informed people that will tell you the truth because they have not bended the knee. That is true. Yeah, that is true. That's absolutely true. And that is how can I say it? Here's the problem. He's the problem, and that's not the problem with what you just said. Everything what you said is spot on, and I just want to add the problem to bigger picture, is that there's so much of inputs from different social media or whatever, right? Everybody can have an opinion. There's so much noise. They became so hard to actually like extract what actually is the right the truth, like you said, to tell the truth. But then if the truth is subjective and everybody's just thinking what the fuck they want, so at this point as a social group we're fucked because it's a bunch of individuals. But if we still collectively care, then that means that it's getting harder and harder to detect what actually is the you know something meaningful from fucking garbage that is just floating around, spread by trolls, and everybody can say whatever. Now everybody has opinion. Everybody has an opinion, like everybody has an asshole, right? And everybody can share it. And everybody could be content creator. Okay, let's talk about that. When I hear content creator, and I'm not creating content, I'm talking to you right now. If you're sitting here drinking with me or not drinking, I'll be still talking, or you'll be talking. But when I hear this kind of trends of fucking just content creator, I can see people just trying to create this nonsense, just to create. That internet theory is probably real. Yeah, I didn't know there's a name for it, but I can definitely feel the fucking effects, and I have no idea what this question is. Ever been snail trailed? No idea what it means. Even if it was insulting, I wouldn't fucking know. Exactly, and that's beautiful. That's such a beautiful follow-up. Very hard to detect an actual truth. You're right. Discernment is very important. Yeah, exactly. It's very important, and it's so hard to develop. That's the trick, because there's not. It's because you have so many data points, and then you have to analyze what the fuck is the truth, what we call truth, and there's still going to be some questions, because now people mix subjectivity with objectivity and fucking everything else. So nobody knows, not nobody, but a lot of people don't know, especially new generation is distracted. And I don't blame them, because how can I blame them? Like, there's fucking companies that are they have billions and billions of dollars every year to spend. And they hire, those developers that develop those apps and this, new features for this fucking social connectivity, right? And they also use behavioral psychology. So they really fucked you, because there's like, how can you win against this kind of programming, right? That's how the social media operates. And then on top of it, you drop, this is like a fucking vehicle, right? And it's already skewed, but it's gonna fuck everybody, they want, because they target you with everything, right? So they know everything about you. And then everybody can say whatever the fuck they want, and that discernment comes into play. This is where we don't know what the fuck, like which one, like who teaches you that? That could be intuitive, that could be something like people, you have to develop this yourself. Otherwise, but the problem is people don't do that. Nowadays, people are just fucking following the group, and they just stick because they feel safer with the group, even if they don't approve the actual fucking point, So I'm really fucking drunk right now. This is the thing. But this is blast, I didn't know this is gonna be so much fun. Right, exactly. I just realized what you said. If your head is down, you don't have time to pay attention. I'm so grateful I grew up without internet. Exactly, yes. Spot on, right on. Yeah, me too. I grew up before, and now we are in. I'm like half and half. I'm 45, so fuck. When I was like 15, internet was like analog, and you heard the fucking fax machine. You couldn't, and you couldn't have You couldn't even use your phone anymore when you were using that telephone line. It was funny. It was exciting. It was so exciting and like special. And now it's just like with all this fucking AI, I mean, come on, like, come on. This is just so obnoxious now. You cannot turn on the fucking YouTube anymore. YouTube was so fucking grungy before. It was just good. It was just fun. You know what I'm saying? It was just people uploading crazy shit and spontaneous and unscripted. Now it's all fucking flashing, prepared, overdone, fucking, and now the machine is doing every fucking thing, right? What we have here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got mail. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I was laughing at AI is insane. I agree. Yeah. And it's just breaking every fucking thing, right? There's no more. And you see, guys, the layers, like it's happening, right? It's just like first was like fucking whatever. There was different tools to help you produce some content, and now it's just the content is mass produced. It's like a fucking huge dumpster, and you're just diving into for something interesting. And the mind is so oversaturated, and the brain have such a release of the fucking dopamines, right? So it's completely desensitized. So it's just next, 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 all day. Yeah, AI is fooling people, and also, yeah, it has a bad. I'm telling you, I gonna sound like a fucking biggest boomer ever, but if I could not, if I had a choice to, I don't know, make it so internet was never invented, I fucking would. I'm sorry, guys. I'm basically executing, you in the chat, but I'm executing myself too from every activity there, because I would love to bump into you in real life, whoever the fuck you are. You feel me? And that would be fun. That would be like, whoa, we just fucking have a drink, we talk, whatever. It's like normal people, like it used to be, right? And now this fucking AI and everything is just like everybody's just sitting, watching fucking in front of them the screens. Kids, they don't even, like you said, tarot. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. I don't know, but tarot. Okay, Bruja, maybe 888. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, AI is fucking everybody up in social media. I don't know. It's my first ever fucking live. So, and I'm having good time. Man, it's getting cold today. There's a cold front. Ooh, and I'm shaking. I need to turn up my heat. I completely forgot. I've been rambling for 40 minutes. Anywho, that was fun as fuck. I just gonna tell you guys. So I'm gonna do this again and again and again. So whoever is here, come back, please, okay? Because I'm gonna go and crash right now. But I'll be here, and I can always talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can throw some subject during the chat, and we can just spin it. How's that? Anybody still there? Or maybe I'm talking to the void. People, I'm just naturally happy now. Yeah. Good chatting, everyone. Hey, cyclic discipline 8. Yeah, that's what's up. Thank you, Tarot. Bruja 888. Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate it, because it's good to interact, like I said. Even if this is just a start of something like that we can promote, because people have to wake the fuck up, and not pray to the fucking digital gods like there's nothing else. We are still living. Resistance. Fucking, Captain Morgan is very creative tonight. All right, cool. Hasta la pasta. I'll see you guys soon. I don't even know how to fucking turn this off. Let's try here. I have to exit. Let's try. Peace out.